talk about is going to be very different to every single person in this room. Now, obviously, I was on the X Factor. Who watches the X Factor? A few people? Sweet, cool. Teacher's like, yeah. On the X Factor, things are very dramatised. All of a sudden, I went from where you guys are on a Saturday night, having a takeaway with my mum and my dog, watching X Factor or Britain's Got Talent or whatever you watch. And then all of a sudden, I decided one year I wanted to go on it. I've wanted to be an artist, a musician, since I was about 12 years old. And I thought, you know what, this could be a way for me to get somewhere with this. And really, I thought probably nothing will happen. Probably it won't go anywhere. We had 350,000 people on our year, and I managed to come 5th. So I did all right. I did pretty good. I've got, like I say, about 500,000 followers online. They come to my gigs, they buy my music, they come to my meet and greets, they share my videos, and all of that sort of stuff. So I'm very, very proud of all that. But at the same time, overnight, I went from that sitting on the sofa kid watching X Factor to a kid who was exposed to 12 million people every Saturday and every Sunday. That's how many people watch the X Factor. And then another 5 million for Extra Factor. So that's a lot of people that I'm exposed to. And when you've never been exposed to that before, when you've never had any experience of that sort of thing before, the love is amazing. The love is so good that your head grows so big you can't fit through the door after the show. But if it goes the other way, if you're getting hate, 12 million people is a lot of people to give you hate. And if you've never experienced that, think about it. When you go on your social media and it comes through, it's pretty much like you sitting here right now, having never experienced that before, looking on your social media, and 12 million people or so are hating on you for something like that. That gets through to you. I'll tell you now, and I'll explain it a little bit in the next story, but one of you guys the reason you have so much power is if you drill something into somebody, another person of your age especially, enough, if you really kind of hammer it home and make sure you tell someone enough times, you can make people believe the most ridiculous things. And things that me and you might think aren't true and are silly. People believe crazy things just because you're just hammering it home and you just keep going and going and going with that. Now it's a similar thing when you get 12 million people telling you the same thing.